Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jeremy from T-Tag here, thetruthAboutGuns.com. I'm out in the woods with the Springfield Armory Saint. I've already put over 700 rounds through this rifle, and I have a lot of positive things to say. I think the quality of the materials used, the quality of the bolt, the carrier, the barrel, the finish, the stock, the grip, everything, the trigger, very, very good. And it's all put together really well. The staking is good, they've staked the castle nut, everything works great. My only complaint, its handguard's flimsy. But today, we're gonna put a few more rounds through it, give you some notes while I'm shooting, shoot some accuracy tests, see how this thing groups at 100 yards, and then shoot over to T-Tag, link in the video description below for the full review with pictures of all the parts and a lot more information. My tactical pouch sweater. So this trigger is a mil-spec trigger technically, but they've taken it, if you can see, the shoe is silver, so they've nickel boron coated the thing and polished those friction surfaces, and it's smooth. It does have a little bit of that creep that you'd expect from a mil-spec or parts kit trigger, but the pull weight is a little bit lighter despite having full power springs, and the creep is smooth. Good reset on it. Again, feels like your mil-spec, but smoother and crisper, so it's definitely a good upgrade. Safety is a standard affair, charging handle is a standard affair. Otherwise, you've got a BCM fore-end on it, BCM handguard, you've got a BCM grip, you have a BCM buttstock, and this thing is great. Doesn't wiggle, doesn't rattle, doesn't make any noise. I like it a lot. You have what I think is maybe a Leapers flip-up rear sight, an A2 front sight post. Overall, very well put together gun. Perhaps most notable is the mid-length gas system, heavy buffer, and M16 bolt carrier. It does feel very smooth. It is a 16-inch barrel, but with that mid-length gas system, it's a little softer, a little slower, and it does feel like a nice smooth gun. Digging it so far, for sure. Whew. Now, Springfield did have that media event, and yes, I did actually manage to melt the fore-end off of it, as did Patrick from the Firearm blog. You may have seen it on either T-Tag or TFB. And, you know, again, I do think the weak part of this gun is the handguard. It wiggles, it flexes a lot. It seems kind of chintzy compared to what I'm used to from BCM. I would have never known that the front of this handguard would have melted on the sight post cap there, that handguard cap, if I hadn't done that at their event. There's no way I was gonna take it out, load up maybe 15. Springfield says I shot 15 mags through that, and go through them back to back, just dumping ammo down range to get this thing hot. And I'm not convinced that any polymer handguard wouldn't do that same thing. However, if you're a little bit afraid of that, you know what? Mid-length polymer handguard, they're like 34 bucks. And Springfield actually, let me see if I can do this on camera, put a soft spring in the delta ring here, so you can do it by hand. You don't need a delta ring tool to swap the handguard on this gun. It's very, very easy to do it by hand. So that's nice, and if it ever poses a problem for you, look, it's 34 bucks. You can swap it literally in 1 minute and get shooting again. So, little disappointed in the polymer formulation, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of problems with the rifle, this one's like a 0.6. It's a good gun. And that's gonna wrap up the video. See you guys out here next time. Thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe if you would. And check out the Springfield Saint for $899 MSRP, closer to $800 street price. I think it is a heck of a value for an out-of-the-box AR-15. It's assembled with really nice parts that are inspected and tested and shot peened and all that stuff. 158 Carpenter steel bolts. They're assembled properly with good staking, good fit finish, that 1 1/8 twist melanited barrel. Everything's really nice. Love the buttstock. I wouldn't change anything on this gun except maybe this handguard. Maybe. It's cool. It works. Just, it doesn't feel quite as nice as I'd like. But again, that's an easy fix. And I still think compared to the other guns in that $650 to $800 price range, I think you do get more value out of this because you're not going to go changing all of the furniture on it. And it is assembled better with higher quality parts and better finish. And that is my opinion on the Saint.